Hi there, I'm Andy Page, Managing Director of Chartwell Marine and Chairperson of the Technical Working Group at Workboat Association. Yeah, so great keynote. Clearly we need to think in terms of security and resilience. It's a changing dynamic from a defence perspective. So some insights there that we might not normally hear at this kind of event.
A lot of people have said that. That was unusual, wasn't it?
Absolutely, and I do think that it may influence design decision making, the way that ship owners maintain their vessels, the type of equipment they install. So a very interesting keynote, and then subsequently we've had all sorts of innovation, but as moderators, I believe we've been trying to steer the idea of reliability, of reliance, and that method of thinking. So although decarbonisation and that journey is our primary ambition of these events, understanding the balance of that versus resilience, reliability, security has been a really good way of shaping today's event.
And maybe we should be concentrating on getting it right first before getting rid of everything else.
Absolutely, yeah. I think first and foremost, operators have an extraordinarily difficult job already. So we need to make sure first and foremost those work. And then it's up to us innovators to be testing things in the background. And then when we believe it's ready for deployment, share it, hopefully have them test it themselves. And if it is proven, it is reliable, then they adopt it and operate it. Well, availability, I think Windcat expressed some concerns with respect to availability, but in terms of actually fitting it on board the vessels, using dual fuel combustion engines or fuel cell technology is proven, and there is precedent that's happening. I imagine dual fuel is probably, given the potential scarcity of fuel resource, dual fuel is a great way of either stepping stone, or it might be the way to do it anyway.
Yeah.
So certainly we're seeing a number of applications going dual fuel at the moment. Yeah. I think a technology that's been around for a long, long time. So something that at the moment is very, very popular, and something that people are learning a lot very, very quickly. I would say that we're still very much in the infancy of its deployment, mostly pilot projects, some moving into more, I guess, commercial application. But we're a way away from widespread scale of deployment. Yeah, so I would say that we were actually attending a crew transfer vessel event yesterday, and we were specifically talking about those vessels for offshore wind. And the commercial pressures on operators has never been higher. The day rates relative to their operational costs, the margin is no greater than it was 10, 15 years ago, and probably less. And so we've got to be so cautious with our approach to innovation. So understanding the operation, making sure we're using the boats at the right speed at the right time, the functions that perhaps are unique, such as pushing on the turbine, we need to explore that more. How can we reduce the amount of energy needed to do that function? And when permissible, and when operators feel comfortable and they think that they can maintain that reliability, we will introduce innovation. And that's where Chartwell's mind is. We're doing innovation on the side, we're learning, we're developing, we're making prototypes, we're then showing you, demonstrating, and then potentially we'll roll it in. But in the meantime, we'll make sure our primary assets are reliable and delivering their job. Yeah, really enjoying it so far. It's a lovely sunny day here in Rotterdam. The venue is fabulous, so yeah, I couldn't be happier.
Brilliant. Thanks, Andy. See you at SeaWork.
Great, thank you.